Wait a minute, don't I know that song from somewhere? Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 secrets in The Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild.
Here it comes!
Before we begin, we publish new videos every day, so be sure to subscribe for more great content. For the record, we are not counting glitches or exploits, and although the game has an impressive physics engine, we are not looking at tricks that rely on the stasis or magnesis runes either. Needless to say, there are minor spoilers ahead, so consider yourself warned.
I think you are now ready to hear what happened 100 years ago.
Number 10, Temple of Time music. Breath of the Wild is chock full of references to the other games in the Legend of Zelda series. One of the most poignant is also right near the beginning of the adventure. The music that plays near the abandoned Temple of Time on the Great Plateau is actually a very slow arrangement of the beloved Temple of Time theme from 1998's The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time. It can be kinda hard to hear in-game, but if you speed up the music, it's pretty easy to pick up. Number 9, The Lord of the Mountain. Hyrule is full of rare and unusual animals for Link to ride while he explores the countryside. Giant horses, skeletal horses, even bears and deer. But one extra special mount stands out from the rest. A nod to the mysterious forest spirit in the classic Princess Mononoke, this spectral being pays homage to the film and its creator, Hayao Miyazaki, whose work was rumored to be a source of inspiration for the game's designers. The Lord of the Mountain is skittish, it can't be stabled, and it'll disappear if Link dismounts for more than a moment. But riding it is worth the trouble, so get some screenshots. Number 8, the Hylian Shield. Buried deep in the bowels of Hyrule Castle is this special shield that longtime Zelda fans will instantly recognize as Link's defensive armament of choice in Ocarina of Time and many other games in the series. It's guarded by a sub-boss hidden far beneath the final area of the game, which drops the shield's treasure chest when defeated. Fortunately, equipping this iconic piece of Zelda history easily makes up for the difficulty of getting to it. It's not quite indestructible though, but it's so close that most gamers never notice. And besides, who can resist the classic Hylian crest motif? Number 7, Dark Link costume. It's hard enough to find Kilton, the mysterious monster-obsessed traveling merchant who can eventually sell Link this unique outfit. He's lurking in Skull Lake within the Akala region, and once found, he starts roaming from town to town at random, only appearing at night. Kilton sells some neat stuff though, including monster masks, but the real treasures don't become available until after our hero has conquered all 4 divine beasts. At that point, if players manage to track down Kilton again, they'll be rewarded with the chance to buy all 3 pieces of this costume, which disguises Link as his infamous mirror-match shadow self, glowing red eyes and all. Number 6, Malanya The Horse God. Horses are Link's most loyal companion in Breath of the Wild. Unfortunately, like any other living thing in the game, they can be injured and even killed. But if your horse does die, don't lose hope. This hidden being can resurrect it. You'll have to find Malanya first, in a secluded canyon near the southern edge of Hyrule, and you'll have to awaken it with an offering of rupees. Once that's done, Malanya can resurrect any of your previously stabled mounts that have fallen in battle, so that you never permanently lose your favorite horse. Best of all, for fans of the series, the Horse God's theme is based on Epona's song from the Ocarina of Time. Number 5, Immortalized Legends.
Yes, Zelda?
Are you mixing me up with the princess again?
Hard to say, you're both pretty magical.
Not every reference to be found in Breath of the Wild is fantasy-based. Both Satoru Iwata, the former president of Nintendo who died in 2015, and the late comedian Robin Williams, who was such a big fan of the Legend of Zelda series that he named his daughter Zelda, are immortalized in the game's NPCs. Bottrick, an earnest guardsman found in Hyrule Field, looks like Iwata, while Toho, who spends his time near a stable at the foot of Mount Doom, and Robbie, a short doctor and researcher, each bear a striking resemblance to Williams. We'd like to believe that both of them would appreciate the gesture.
Please take a look.
Number 4, The Forgotten Temple and a Gift from the Monks. down in a massive canyon that seems like it should be bottomless, players can find an enormous, ruined underground temple full of ancient guardians. Although they're stationary, the overlapping positions of the guardians means that it'll take all of your reflexes and cunning to make it through. Reach the back of the complex, and the hero will be rewarded with one of the most remote and well-hidden shrines in the game. As if that wasn't enough, if Link revisits the temple after conquering all 120 shrines, he'll get a special reward, the Of the Wild armor set, with a classic look and monster sword enhancing power. Number 3. Survival Challenge Eventide Island. Far to the southeast of the Hylian continent, there is a large island. If Link manages to make it there, either by gliding or by raft, he'll find all of his items, including his food and armor, taken away from him. The only way to recover his belongings is to undertake a multi-part challenge called Stranded on Eventide, using only the items and material that are already there, which is also crawling with enemies, by the way, including a mighty Hinox. It's a satisfying and unexpected side quest that forces players to stay on their toes and find fresh solutions to problems that would have otherwise been really easy. Number 2. Hidden Words in Ancient Script.
That is a Sheikah slate. Take it. It will help guide you after your long slumber.
It looks like a mishmash of made-up characters, but there's a little bit more to this mysterious language than that. Many people on the internet have noticed that the ancient Sheikah script used exclusively in Breath of the Wild is actually a substitution cipher, and that English phrases are encoded into various parts of the game. Deciphered phrases include such iconic lines as "It's dangerous to go alone" from the very first Zelda game, and "All your base are," the infamous "All your base are belong to us" dialogue from, that friggin' meme. Number 1. Tarrey Town and Grante's Shop. This long quest chain begins with Link purchasing a home in Hateno Village, and eventually sees the hero traveling back and forth all over Hyrule, collecting lumber, rupees, and NPCs looking for a new home. When it's finally finished, Tarrey Town is a multicultural village full of great shops and even a little true love. But that's not all. There's another hidden shop on a rooftop run by a Hylian named Grante. Grante will sell Link missing pieces from any armor set he's only partially collected, and will also have otherwise irreplaceable items, like the Hylian Shield, for sale if they ever get lost or destroyed. Now that is good customer service. Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from WatchMojo and subscribe for new videos every day.